I wanted to question Dr. Clark and his position on why he kept blasting Minister Farrakhan. But he passed on to the ancestral realm, and I never had a chance to question it. I can question his philosophy and his doctrine now to those people that still hold dear to his teachings, and discuss it with them. I don't consider myself African. Africa is a landmass, and it's a title not even created by us as a people. As Dr. Ben teaches us in his work, we were called Africans by the Greeks. So I just want to kind of put it out there before I deal with some of these people. Why should I call myself, because I live in Atlanta? Am I an Atlantean? Is that not cheap? Okay, let's roll it back a little bit further. I don't vote, so should I call myself a Democrat or a Republican? Okay, what else are these frivolous damn titles? I guess I'm in America, so should I call myself an American? Nah, am I not deeper than that? Okay, so let's roll it back. Let's go further. I'm on Earth. What am I? Should I call myself a... I don't know. So, you follow where I'm going?
Right.
Okay. So let's get real deep, and then let's go speak to some of these people. If we used to start this interview over, and I said, and you said, well, today we're about to speak to Professor Griff, Minister of Information from the rap group, socially, politically, consciously driven rap group, Public Enemy. Griff, how you doing today? And I said, wait a minute, let's back up. Let me introduce myself. I'm God having a human experience called Griff. So if I say that and mean it, and I practice being God every day, as the scripture teaches, we are all gods, children of the Most High God. Are you following me? Why would I cheapen myself by calling myself an American, African, and all these other titles and labels that we put on ourselves? What higher honor can I bestow on this brother and you and these brothers here? And when I see the God, I greet him as a God. Do you understand what I'm saying? So all these other labels and titles, they don't really mean anything to me. They're probably different aspects of me that are on the fringes of what I am, but those things are cheap, man. For you to call me African, Dr. John Henry Clark, is cheap. For you to tell me that I'm not black, that I'm African, no, that doesn't speak to the essence of who I am. I can roll out a timeline and show you in ancient Kemet and pre-dynastic Kemet, Africa was nowhere in the picture. We didn't call ourselves African. African is a Johnny-come-lately new term. For me to be naming myself after a landmass, the whole earth was called Ethiopia and Asia. So Elijah Muhammad came along and said, no, we're the Asiatic black man. But then even at the end of that lesson, he said, we're gods of the universe, man. Are you following me? So don't cheapen me, man, with these. But that's just a philosophy that Dr. John Henry Clark came across with, but I totally disagree with. Now, what movie came out with this information in it? You might want to put that on pause. It may take you all a minute. Huh? Nope. No, it's a movie with Samuel L. Jackson in it recently, within the last year. I mean, what they wanted to do is, you could turn it back on, what they wanted to do is get the sync code to everyone's cell phone number to create a grid to find this particular fugitive.
I didn't see that movie.
You seen Batman?
The newest Batman?
With Samuel L. Jackson in it.
I don't think I watched it.
Oh, you gotta get that movie.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
You gotta get that movie. They went to an underground bunker.
Okay.
Where they had all the grids up on a screen, and boy, they said we could easily find him. All we have to do is send out the necessary people, right, with cell phones, and we link the cell phones to one another, creating a grid, and we just track them down. Do you understand what I'm saying?